I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. Fight with
Look at that
every breath,
fatty.
trust me, I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who can really make change.
Today we're heading somewhere we usually don't head. We're heading northeast of Chicago, going up to Michigan, all the way on the east end of Michigan too, so it's quite a drive for me. It's currently 6:45 p.m. Chicago time, and I'm in Indiana currently. Just got out of, the Chicago, the Skyway area. Got my little buddy here, Rowdy, and we're gonna go pick something new up, something that you guys will see more in the future, hopefully. So stay tuned and enjoy. Another update here, guys. We are currently in Michigan already. Time is 7:30 p.m. I'm not sure if my clock's set back or not, but anyways, just giving you guys an update. We're in Michigan now. We're gonna keep on going about 2.5 hours yet tonight, and I let my dog out once already. One more thing, I know you guys may be looking at me saying, wow, that guy's got a beard, he's looking rough. This usually happens October 1st all the way through hunting season in Illinois, or gun season in Illinois, which is the second or third week of November, and then it goes away. So don't worry, it looks rough. It's gonna look rougher, but it will go away. So stay tuned. I'll let you guys know where our next stop is. I'll let you guys know where the hotel is, which that may be an interesting one. What is up, guys? Here we go. So anyways, last night was pretty rough in the hotel. I'll never stay there again. It was I think it was called the Roadway Inn. Man, that thing was rough. There were broken drawers on the dresser and trim missing to the bathroom. There were stains on the floor. It's pretty bad, but I really had no choice. The only other thing I could do is try to find another hotel, and I paid for it on Hotwire. It was non-refundable, so I'm still going to complain to him and hopefully get my money back, because that was one of the scariest nights of sleeping I've ever had. My dog woke up all night to doors slamming, and it was horrible. It was a motel pretty much, but the cops drove through the parking lot twice. That made me pretty confident that it's kind of a sketchy area. But I walked my dog in the neighborhood right behind the hotel, or motel, whatever you want to call it, and there's a nice walkway that kind of connected the sidewalk to it from the main street. Beautiful houses, garage doors open, not overnight, but like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, the garage doors are still open, Yeah, there was a light on in there, but it wasn't like people were stealing. So I feel like the neighborhood was good of Battle Creek, Michigan, but I feel maybe that was just a sketchy area or motel there. But anyway, so we're driving here. I've got a long ways to go. I'm going to give you guys a quick review of how I think my tow rig is, because this truck has really been a workhorse for me since I bought it. So if you didn't know, it's a 2016 F-150. I've got the 3.5 liter EcoBoost in it. So it's a twin turbo 3.5. I think it's 365 horsepower, 410 torque. Currently have 20,349.7 miles on it. So I bought this in 2017, the end of June, beginning of July, when I actually lemon lawed a Ram 2500 Limited with the Cummins diesel in it. I really liked that truck. It's about a $74,000 truck, so I kind of had my hillbilly truck of my dreams, like just a big diesel, crew cab, still 6.5 foot bed on it. The thing was a beast. It had the fifth wheel package. Really liked it, but unfortunately within 300 miles, check engine light was on. They couldn't fix it. It just non-stop issue. So it went on for about 6 months. I bought it in December of 2016, and by the end of June 2016, it was going to be lemon lawed. So we officially lemon lawed it. I bought this truck out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I made like a 200-mile trip from Chicago to get this. And I really liked it. You know, it's a leftover 2016. It does not have the 10-speed transmission like the Ford F-150s do now. But since day one on this, I've been towing my boat, you know, doing work like you know, getting drywall, plywood, you know, studs. I mean, I've really used this for not only just driving to work every day, but also, you know, it's done its share of work for me. It's done more work for me than any other vehicle I've owned in my life. I mean, I've had stuff in this truck, like I'm really anal about my stuff. I don't like scratches, dents, all kinds of stuff like that. I don't like any of that. So I've been careful, you know, when I load stuff in it. But anyways, I mean, this thing has done more for me than any other truck I've had. So I just want to say, you know, like it really has been good. And between towing almost every weekend with my boat, which last year I had the Tracker Pro Team 190 TXW or 195 TX, whatever it was. But nice boat, aluminum boat, 19-footer. You know, and this year I sold that and bought my Nitro Z19, which was a 2017 that was left over, and I got a great deal on that. But I've been towing with it, and my average fuel mileage on this truck since new is still over 15 miles per gallon. And I would say I drive maybe 200 miles a week to and from work, and at the same time on the weekends I drive at least 140 with my boat. So I'm almost 50-50 towing, non-towing with this truck, and still getting over 15 miles per gallon. So I find that really impressive. I don't know if the new 10 speeds are going to be a little bit better on fuel mileage or not with towing, but really happy with the truck. It's an F-150 Lariat. It's got a lot of the options for the Lariat that there are options on the Lariat, but standard on the Limited or the Platinum. And I think that may be one of the reasons why it was left over. Sticker price on this was like $54,600, and I actually got the dealer to give it to me for $42,000. All right, and then the only other thing they hit me with when I got there was some stupid paint protection that was like $395, which I thought I wasn't paying for. And then I got there and they argued with me, and I drove 200 miles. I'm not going to turn around over $400. And then the only other thing, I had a spray and bed liner done, and this truck has the bed lighting on it from Ford. This company really did, I would say, like the best spray and liner I've ever seen. Some guys at work have spray and liners, and they looked at it, and it's made. This one's by a company called Bullet Liners, and everybody that's got a spray and liner was like, "Wow, dude, man, yours is really clean." They took everything out of the bed, sprayed it really good, and they didn't just tape it off. And some guys had Line-X, some guys had Rhino Liner, and they just thought mine was the cleanest, smoothest application. It was thorough application, but it was one consistent coating, opposed to like in the corners being really thick or anything like that. So I'm really happy with that. I've never had a spray and bed liner, and to have my first one and then people tell me how it's the best one they've ever seen, I mean, it's really good. But other than that, I just want to say, hey, I'm really impressed with the truck. 2 oil changes ago, I went to full synthetic in it, running the Pennzoil Platinum full synthetic in this, 5W30. Takes 6 quarts to keep it. It's in the safe zone on the dipstick, but I like to, do about 6.5, and it puts it right at like above medium, but not over the fill line. So that's what I'm running. I think it's an FL500S oil filter on this. Oh, excuse me. A little indigestion. Had some McDonald's this morning, but anyways, we still got a ways to go here. Another 3.5 hours until we get where we're going. So hopefully I'm not just babbling to you guys, What's up, guys? So just want to tell you guys what BS Bassin has been up to, because you guys may not know that. We haven't been putting too much footage out. Last weekend we were actually up at the Willow Flowage in Wisconsin. I think it's Hazelhurst, Wisconsin. So we stayed at the Willowwood Lodge. Nice lodge, for sleeping at and whatnot. But we did a catch and cook up there. I I got a decent smallmouth, but fishing was really tough. It was the first weekend. It was 42 degrees during the day, and then at night it actually got freezing. We had ice on the truck, ice on the boat cover. So it was the first real rough cold front that came in, and it was after, I think, Tuesday. It was like 78 degrees. So real tough conditions. Water level was down 5 feet when we got there. I think it was down like 7 feet when we left, but it was lower when we left for sure. The dam was running. So we've been busy with that. I've been busy with work. It's, you know, especially when I get back from taking a day off, it's definitely crazy. Haven't had the time to really edit any video or take care of some of the stuff that I should be taking care of. So I hope I get that out to you guys real soon, and we're going to, you know, try to get some more footage out. But what I'm doing today is going to help you guys get footage through the winter. So hope that's not a spoiler alert right there, but you know, hey, I'm hoping that, you know, what we do this weekend is what I do this weekend is going to really help BS Bass and continue through the winter. And then Steve is in Dallas, Texas for work for 10 days. He actually had to fly out when we got back from Hazelhurst. So on Sunday, we didn't fish in the morning. We just packed up and headed home. We slept in, I think, till like 7 a.m. and then headed home. But Steve had to be on the plane to Texas like an hour and a half, 2 hours after I dropped him off at his house. So, you know, that was kind of a hectic thing. And, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, we made a decent weekend out of it by taking Friday off. So I'll try to get some footage out for that. And then I also did a network expansion on my boat, my Lowrance units, because I got 3 units on there. And I'll try to get that video out as well. I know I've been doing some how-to videos. Guys, let me know. Do you not want to see these how-to videos? If they're not helpful, just let me know. Hey, you know, stop doing them, because it takes me a little longer to do these installs while I'm, you know, trying to record as well. So if you guys don't like those, you know, just say something like, hey, you know, this is kind of boring. Let's get some more fishing. And then also let me know what you like. Do you like the camera mounted on the deck of the boat where you could see me fishing? Or do you like the chest mount? Let me know what views you guys like. Alright guys, I'm about 12 miles out. Actually, what's really nice here is that's Lake Huron out there. Hopefully you can see it a little bit, but we're on Lakeshore Road going straight north. Got off that highway in Port Huron where the last exit was US, and if you didn't get off, it was going to be the bridge to Canada. So just give you an idea of where I'm at, and I'm not quite sure how this guy will be about me recording anything once I get there. Look at that. Port Huron, or Lake Huron's right there. Wish I could go slam some slaunch smallies, but not today. Don't have the boat on the back, but we're gonna arrive pretty soon. I'll get back with you guys there. Hopefully he'll let me record, and you will see what I am all the way up here in Michigan for. Thank you.
That's this one, Bill. I like this machine. It's nice.
Rowdy, it's okay.
Got the one where he should be going.
You're okay, big girl.
They
She wants to go in, it's fine.
I guess so.
Really don't run away. That's it. Good work. Guys, there you go. Obviously, you see what I got. It's gonna be for hunting and for ice fishing. So really excited about that. Hoping that I can keep some footage going through the winter. not much on ice fishing, but you know, the passion for fishing so much in me that, you know, I'm gonna extend it out to freezing my ass off on the ice. And I figure this way I could fish some better places opposed to just having to walk everywhere. And also for hunting, you know, with my back surgery, if you guys didn't know, I had a spinal fusion this last November 2017, and I'm limited to some of the things that I can do now. You know, long days on the boat really hurt me. So same thing with hunting, you know, I walk about 2 miles out to my stand, and, you know, it's just going to be difficult to do some of the things that I love anymore because of my complications with surgery. So this is going to allow me to still do those and enjoy them, and, you know, hopefully extend the ice fishing, or my fishing experience out to ice fishing and go from there. But right now I am all the way up in Port Samilac, I believe it was, in Michigan, and I am heading down, it looks like, towards Detroit or Port Huron, and then from there I'll be heading back to Chicago. So it'll be a long ways. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and maybe you get a glimpse of me pulling out of the truck too. We'll see what happens here. But thanks for watching again. Thanks for staying tuned.